Hey guys, so today I tried to do an unboxing video of the 5-panel diamond painting that I got today from AliExpress. I had all the videos all together. I was putting it together. The phone was telling me there was not enough storage to have it on the phone or to save it, so I had to wipe out a whole heap of stuff, and when I did, it actually wiped out the whole entire video that I had done today, so I'm kind of not happy. Just so you know that it was true. This is the package that I received today. I'm just going to try and block out my address if I can. So that was today, and all the panels the 5 panels that I got came in these bags. I've done all the inventory, which is how can I do this? Okay, I'll do it this way, which is here, and the painting that I got was of Michael Jackson, and it's a 5-panel 5D diamond painting. I have already done and sorted out the first 3 panels of the diamond paintings, and I've put them in bags, and I've also, what I done with the bags, sorry, was I cut the number, the symbol, and the DMC code, and that's how I put them on the bag, so that way I know what the painting is. I did, however, kept this, and I also kept this piece, the picture, so when I do the inventory in writing, I can write it out and put it on the paper. I'll show you the lid flipped back at me. So I thought I'd leave the last 2 of my containers. I don't have the money to put them in these little jars or any other jars that you can put it, so I'm gonna wait until I save up enough just to do that. But at the moment I've got them stored in here, and when I have finished all the paintings, I get out whatever size paintings. If it's a big painting, I'll put it in a big Ziploc bag. If it's a small one, then I'll put it in the small one, just like this. I've just recently done the left peacock, and I did the time lapse for that, and that video is now up, and that's how I put all the leftover resins, and then I put them in my Christmas box, and that's where I'm going to have them all stored, so that if at any time I run out of beads, I can go back to those ones that I have spare, and then I can put them in the and then I can use them. The trays I have stored in this big container. I've got all my green ones stored in here just on their own. I have the white trays that I got with the 5 panels. I've put in a Ziploc bag. I've got all the pens that I've got out of all the diamond paintings that I have in here. I have all the glue wax that's in here, and this is the size glue wax that came with the 5 panels. So I've got 5 of those, and then I've also got the tweezers. I've got 5 tweezers with the 5 panels. I've also had 2 extras with the square paintings that I've also had, that I'm still currently in the verge of doing. Okay, so I have 2 15 by 25, and that's one picture and the codes. So the first panel, which is this one right here, it has 33 colors. The second layer, which that is the picture and then the DMC and the symbols, this one is 15 by 35. It has 34 colors. The third panel is 15 by 40, and that's the picture and the colors and the DMC codes, and I'm pretty sure that that is another 35 colors, sorry, and then this one, which is another 15 by 35, which you can see there, and that's the picture, and that's also the DMC and the codes and the symbols. That one is 33 colors, and then the last one is 32 colors, and it's 15 by 25. That's the picture, the DMC codes and the symbols. So I'm quite excited to start these ones, but I won't be starting them straight away, as I have a lineup of other diamond paintings that I have in line, which I will do a video of ones that I have. What I'm going to do is show you how I actually put all these in bags and stuff. So firstly, I want to cut this off, take this part off, so I'll cut it off. Then I will cut down the middle of this one. And then I will fold this in half, and then sit it over out of the road so that it doesn't get ruined. Then I will cut this bit off so that I can cut the picture off. Being careful that you don't rip or cut anything that's important off. And then I also set that aside. Then I will come along and I will cut the top part off there. I will also cut off this other white piece. Then I will cut off the bottom part, and that's how I will do it. And then I'd get rid of all this and put it to the side. Before I continue, I did forget to tell you that all the panels was wrapped up in this foam cylinder, so that is absolutely good, and it come out perfect, so that when I rolled it out, it was rolled, but I was able to take the cover off, because I did watch a lady do it, and she took the cover off on half of it, then laid it out flat, turned it around, and then done the other half of it, and then laid that out flat, and then the painting came all flat, so that was really good. So I've kept all them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is open up the lid, put that to the side because I'm going to need the sticky tape, and then what I will do is I will open up the bags. I have storage for these little bags because I don't use these ones at all, so I've got a big bag here that I just store them in. If I can get into it. Ah, there it is. So then I grab, without dropping them, so I just grab these and put them into here, like that. make them nice and neat and tidy, and then I just put them aside. I put this big wax in here into this with the rest of the wax. Then I also put the pen in. The pen, I use the white tray so that when I sort out all these beads and cut them up, I can put them straight into the bag. It helps to put it straight into the bag. I move this up a little bit, and then I plonk it straight into there, and then that's done. Unfortunately, I did have 8 of the tweezers, but this one got so bent badly that it's not picking up properly, and I tried to straighten it and it just got worse. So I've decided I'm going to get rid of that and just use the new ones that I've got. I'm not too worried because I've got a whole heap of them, so I'm not too concerned. I've kept this bag here to throw all the rubbish in. I have this handy little bag here ready for all the random beads or resins that I find in the bags, and I could probably use them at a later date. So what I do is I cut all these and put them into 10s. So I put them like 10 and then 20 and then 30, and then whatever colour is at the end I just put aside until I'm ready for it. I mean, feel free to share how you where you place all your beads or store your beads, or how you would, or what you would use to put like your symbols and your codes and stuff, or whether if you use them or not. It's easy enough for me to use the codes and the DMC numbers. I'm also kind of excited that this painting is round, it's not square, so they're like a round beads. Where's my camera not focusing? But because with the squares it's irritates my skin, and I'm always scratching my hands a lot, and then I get all these lumps, and it's not really good for me. So I do have, however, got 3 paintings that are square. I have 2 that are custom made, and 1 that I got from my brother. So I'm sorry if you can't see me. I'm just trying to so that you could see me, and I'm kind of can't even. Oh, there we go. Now you can see me. I've worked out how to put the seat down. Okay, so now that I've cut that all out, I kind of put it in line so that I know where, so that way you know what to, which numbers and where the numbers are. Sorry. So when you get the bag, you can start. When I first started out, I counted all. I'll take all these out. Sorry. I'll take all these out first. So when I started, I counted out 32 of these little bags. So what I do is I actually grab one and I put it to the side, because I've got a big bag of blacks, which is 3 10s. I've got to resort to the real big bag. So yeah, so I have to, so I pull one out just so that I know that that it doesn't get mixed up, but I put it aside just in case I have undercounted, and at least I've got that spare bag. But so far I have been correct with all the bags. Okay, so now that I've got that done, I'm going to get out, I'm going to grab one bag, and I'm going to grab number one. I'm going to put it down on the bag. I only get a little bit of sticky tape, not a lot, because otherwise you're going to have sticky tape hanging out that end or sticky tape hanging out that end, and then you have to cut it. Excuse me. Okay, so now I have to go through the bags and look for 221 real quick, if I can. Find it. There's a lot of like a lot, and I mean there's a lot of colors here. They are pretty. I really like them, and I cannot wait to start this project. It's going to be fun and good. So it's my first 5 panel. Everything else is just normal. Okay, so there's your 221. So I put that to the side. I flip it down so I make them go down to there, and then I cut the tops off. Whoops, without cutting your finger off, of course. And then I put it in the tray. Sometimes they fly off, sometimes they don't, so I'm hoping that nothing flies off. I do, however, shake it. I check to see if there's a random colour in there. If there's none, then I put it straight into the bag. If I do see any broken ones, or any of ones that I got like ones that didn't come out into a resin, I will take it out. If I don't see it, well then when I go to do the painting, I will take it out then. And then I just tap this lightly, and I've noticed already that there is some in that tray that needs to be thrown. So I just tap that, leave it with the rubbish pile, and then I will put it in that bag and then throw it. So that way there's nothing there. Okay, so that's number one. I'll get out to number two. Oops, number two bag, and put that there. And because the 310 is going into, excuse me, this big bag, I put this big bag in first and lay the 310 down on there, and then I place everything on top of it. So that way it makes it so much easier, and then when it comes to doing that number, that's when I pull it out, and then I will put it all back at that same. And because this has got a big bag in it with the 310s, I was thinking of, and because it's 5 panels, and if there's any of the blacks or any other colour that's the same as all out of the 5 panels, I'm going to put them all together, and if they've still got a whole heap and they can't fit into this little one, I'll get these little bags, I'll put them in, and then I will get the bigger sandwich bags, which is this size, and then I will plonk it in there and put it in that box to say that I have finished those paintings. I have 16 paintings done already. I have now 24 paintings left to do. I did start it on the dancing couple, because I did get a request from me to start from 1 to 19, or whatever colour, however many colours there is. I started that, I did the video, and then when I went back to do more videos to put it all together, yeah, that all was gone. It was all totally gone. Someone had deleted it off my phone. Or my iPad. I can't remember which one I was doing it on. I do my time lapse on my iPad because I know that there's no sound or no volume on that. I just play music when I'm doing the time lapse. On this, I do all my talking on my phone because there's more, you can hear me more better than the iPad. I don't know what is wrong with the sound on the iPad, so I need to upgrade to upgrade the iPad, and I also need to upgrade the phone, but at the moment I'm saving up so that I could do that. Okay, so now I'm up to number 2, so I've got to look for 30. And also I've noticed that on these, because they're gold, the numbers can rub off, so you can't see them really well. I had that trouble with me third panel. There was no number on it whatsoever, so lucky there was a colour which was 3842. Lucky there was a colour that's the same, and I matched it up with that one, so that was pretty good. Okay, so that didn't take me long to find the 300. So there's 300. Once again, sometimes I do that just so that it helps, and if it's folded in like that, it pushes it up when you're holding on to it this way, so it's better to do it the opposite way, and that way the beads don't go up, so when you cut they don't all fall out and scatter everywhere. So that's done and cut, so I'll put that aside, and then I'll open this up. This is a fun way. It does take a bit of time, and sometimes it does get a little bit boring doing this, but I like to make sure that all of my colours are put away and stored. So okay, so now we're up to number 3, so we've got 310, and it doesn't matter if the sticky tape is a little bit longer because this one is a bigger bag, and instead of me cutting it in the middle, I just snip the top off, and then I put the first lot of bag in, so that's leaving the second one, and then I open up the bag without dropping it. I'm sorry, I have a head cold, and sometimes my reflexes isn't really good because I'm not feeling well. It's not even winter yet, it's still autumn, and everyone in the house has the flu. And then what I do, okay, so I've just done that first one, so you've seen where I snipped it, so I'll flip this one down and move that a bit, cut this top, put it in there, and then put that in the bag. And that is an easier way of doing it instead of cutting it down the middle. The only time I will do that is if it's like this, and then you have to cut them separately. But I will still put all of the beads in the one, whoops, one tried to escape, in the one container, and then put it straight into the bag. And then if it leaves like dirty marks, then I just tap it on the board, and then it just gets rid of it all. Okay, so we've got a couple that just want to try and escape, so you just sort of tap it a bit, shake it, and then it'll go down. Okay, so And then I also do the two ends. I lay it down and then I try and get all the air out, and then I clip it all together so that way the air's out. So like I said, I lay it down flat in here, and then I get number 1 and number 2, and then I lay number 2 down, number 1 and number 2 down, this just like that, and then I'll continue on. Okay, so now we're up to number 4. Usually when I'm doing these type things, I will put on either YouTube or Netflix and just watch shows, and just watching the shows or watching Netflix movies helps to make it go faster. Well, it feels like you're going faster and you're getting everything done a lot quicker. It's also with the painting as well, so when I'm doing the time lapse you can't actually see it, but I do look. Sometimes I even stop and then I'll look, or I'll continue doing it, and then I'll be looking a little bit at a time. So, and don't mind my eye, I know it's red, it's just because I'm sick. It's the first time that's actually gone red. It's been red for 2 days now. Part of it is because I'm overtired, and other part of it is that because I'm sick and I'm getting up through the night, especially with the tablets that I'm taking, and it doesn't help because when you eat, because I take the tablet and then I eat, and most of the times I have to sit and wait until the tablet's settled, because sometimes I have to go to the toilet because I'm sick, so I have to how can I put it, I have to go to the toilet, and it makes it hard for me to go to sleep straight away. There was one night there where I did take my tablet, I ate, and then I was so tired that I went to bed, and probably about 1 o'clock in the morning I got up, went to the toilet, came back, laid down and went to sleep, and then probably about 5-10 minutes later I woke up and I was like I was gonna vomit. I got really sick, so I didn't get to see the time, but it was early hours of the morning right up until daylight. Like I actually fell asleep on daylight, and it wasn't good for me. Like that's probably why I'm so tired, because of the fact that I've got to take these tablets and I'm sick, and then I'm just not feeling well. My face on this side swells up a lot, and that's why sometimes I don't like doing videos, because of my face swelling up. I don't know why it's swelled up like that. I think I have cellulitis problem. I'm not exactly sure. I remember in one photo, which I will try to bring up, you could see that both cheeks were like cellulitis, like they were yellow and they were actually really swollen. So I'll try and find that photo and I'll bring it up, and I mean yous can comment whether if my face is swollen or not, but I don't know why it's happened, but that's how it is. So anyway, this is going to take forever, so feel free to leave a comment on anything, any suggestions or anything that you want me to do with diamond paintings. I'm happy to do for you. If you want me to do a diamond painting and you want me to do it different colours, like say for instance, instead of starting from 1 to whatever colour it finishes, you say, oh, why don't you start from the middle of the colours and then work your way up and or down, whichever way you want me to do it, that's fine. I'm happy to do a time-lapse video, or if you want me to just do a normal video and talk about anything, it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. So please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy. If there's any questions, please feel free to comment and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so we're looking for 351. I might need to move my scissors actually. Okay, so I found 543, which is not what I want. And I need, oh well, there's 355. I'll keep that aside because I know I may need it. This is very interesting to try and find the numbers that you're looking for. 5, 4, 3. Oh my god. Found it. 351. I have noticed that there is a lot of different oranges in this picture. So I'm kind of excited. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. This is more like an apricot type orange color, so that's kind of good. And so I got a whole heap of these. Okay, so no, probably be the last one I didn't do that, or the black I don't do the tray, like shake the tray, because I know that there's a lot of blacks to go through and it's no point in doing that, so I'll just do it this way. Okay, whoops. Usually I have all this separated, so usually I have all the beads over this side, but I'm just doing it differently because I'm gonna doing the video. Okay, so the next one we are up to 5, so we're gonna look for 355, which I've already put aside, and that's 355 there. So that's pretty good. Number 6. 3, 5, 6. Okay, 3, 5, 6. so I work around it. Okay, so now I find where I put the bag. I'm not exactly sure where I put the bag. Okay, I've lost the bag to put, oh, there it is, under all the beads. So we're starting to get a little bit of a pile with all these, so I just put them in there. Okay, so I dropped that one. I'll pick that one up in a sec. Okay, so the worst part about losing beads in the room that I'm in, the room has carpet, and it's very, very hard to find the beads when you drop it. Now, my kids have come to me practically nearly every day saying, "Mum, I have a bead on me," or resin on me. It's from one of your paintings, and I'm like, oops, sorry. So every day they're just like plonking all these beads onto my table. So in the end, I have to put them in here because I'm not sure, yeah, which painting I did last. Sometimes I forget what painting I did last, but I know I done the left peacock before I done this video. Okay, so now we're up to number seven. We just done 6. Yeah. The 9 and the 6 confuses me a lot because they're both the same, because you can turn it upside down, and then the 9 turns upside down to make a 6, and then the 6 goes the other way to make a 9, and it gets confusing sometimes. Okay, so now we're looking for 4, 9, 8. Okay, that didn't take long, so there's 4, 9, 8. So there's 2 bags. I take it down to the middle. Please don't worry or think that I will cut my hands. I've done this heaps of times the way that I've got my fingers. I have come close to cutting my hands, but I haven't yet. I have nipped at my finger, but it's okay because I didn't bleed, so that's good. I just noticed that I was cutting my hand because I could feel, and then I stopped, and then I open it back up again real quick. So yeah, so it's pretty good. It's really good to actually be able to do all these paintings, and you can do them for friends, or you can do them for for your family or friends, or you can do it, you know, just for yourself, just to have fun. I have, not only do I have CML, which is chronic myeloid leukemia, I also have depression, I have type 2 diabetes, I have anxiety, and this diamond painting that I've started for a few months now has really helped me, and I'm really, really good about it. If anyone wants to know the first one about my leukemia, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will get back to you about it, and let you know what it's all about. And then, yeah, it's okay. I don't mind asking questions. Don't mind the person in the background. That's just my daughter. She lives in this room with me. So, yeah, it's all good. Actually, you can go and follow her on her YouTube channel, which is LPS Dragon Deer. And give her a thumbs up and a like. There she is, right in the corner there. But she knows to... She sometimes wants to come in, but yeah, it's all good. I don't mind. At least I got someone to talk to, if I, you know, because I'm always here on my own, and yeah, you sometimes get lonely and start talking to yourself, and everyone tells you that's a bad sign. But I don't, because sometimes I answer myself, which that makes it more weird, answering yourself. So yeah, that is a bit worried. But anyway, we are now up to number 8, which is we haven't gotten far. And this is going to be a super long video. So let's hope I can be able to get this one up. I'll scream if it doesn't. Okay, so we're looking for 5, 4, 3. I was wondering what that noise was. It just scared me.
What noise?
What you just did.
Oh.
I was like, what? Okay. Yeah, no, I went to Woolies and got ourselves some of these eucalyptus lilies to help with the throat and stuff like that, because yeah, like I said, we've all got flu. It's hit my mum and I pretty, or more my mum, it's hit her pretty bad, because we're both type 2 diabetes, but ours is controlled with tablets. Yeah, so she's really, really sick, but mine's, hers is a head flu, which is like mine. I did, however, Friday, I think, when I seen the doctor, I had the flu needle, but she did say that I would have the flu. So yeah, it's kind of pretty bad. I did, however, I didn't feel the needle go in, because the last 2 needles, when they went in, I did. But this time I didn't feel the needle go in, and she put it right up near the shoulder. And that night, when I after dinner and stuff like that, I went to bed and couldn't lay on this arm. It was hurting so bad that I ended up having to lay either on my back or my left side, and I don't like laying on my left side. I never have. I've always liked laying on my right, sorry. I don't like laying on my right. I've always laid on my left. It's just something that I like, and it's been like that all the time. But yeah, unfortunately, if anything happens on this arm, I've got to lay on my right, so it's a pain. Okay, so we've got 543, so it's 543. Oops, covering the number. So eventually we'll get through all these colours. I have another container to go, so maybe I might have to stop this one, and then I'll put them all together, and then we'll put the video together, and then we'll go from there. This time I'll try and not have it deleted. I did, however, pay $1.49 for extra storage on this phone, and for some reason there's not enough storage, so I don't know what the go is there. I'd have to get a hold of the Apple store and find out what the go is there, because I pay $1.49 each month for the extra storage. Okay, so we've got 9. 645. Okay. here we go, 645. I also found out from Microsoft, I've got an Xbox One, which I share with my daughter, and I have just found out that I pre-ordered Crash Bandicoot because I loved playing that on PlayStation, but now you can get it on the Xbox. I pre-ordered that not long ago, and they said that it won't be out until 10th of July. Well, I have now just recently got an email saying that it is now coming out on June 28th. Yeah, and I'll be right back because I'll show you the shirt that I'm going to wear on that day. So this, if you can see, is the shirt that I'm going to wear on the day that Crash Bandicoot is released, and I will probably do a video on that day because both my mum and I used to love playing that game. Okay. So now we're up to 10, and that's 720, and that one's right there. I'm sorry that if this is taking too long. I know it's, yeah. This is how long it does take me to do videos. Sorry. This is sometimes how long I take to do my inventory and to sort all these paint, the diamonds or resins or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it takes time for me to sort them out and put them in the bags. Sometimes I get the paintings and I'll put them aside and have to wait until night time to do them because I'm super busy during the day, and because I've been starting to get sick, I need to conjure up the strength to rest up so that I can go to my auntie's on Friday and clean her place up, and I absolutely want the energy to do that because otherwise I won't be able to do it, and it's yeah, it's not good for me because the money I get from her I'm saving for a car. So okay, so now we're up to number 11. And so yeah, so it'll be good. Okay, so I'll put 815 aside because that's next. 842. I'll put 842 aside. I'll put 826 aside. 820. What's this one? 823 aside as well. So then that way it saves us having to chase up for it because I'm always looking for it. Oh wait, here we go, 814. So there's 2 of these. It's kind of good because earlier I was trying to do my video and my elder son kept coming in and turning the light off, he just thought he was being really, really funny, and then Grandma had to stop him because she was like, said that I did a video and lost it all and had a hard time trying to do a video, and of course naturally I did want to wait until everyone settled down and had to go to bed because it is school tomorrow. So okay, so that's that one. Oh wait, I've actually lost, oh yeah, there we go, kind of lost of where I was up to. Alright, now we're up to 12. I think I might not even worry about stopping the video. I think I'll just continue on to the next container because then it's only going to be a super long video anyway. So 8:15. So there's 8:15. Okay, so we have one bead that is stuck there, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so that, just wanted to make sure. So after this video, I'm gonna redo the dancing couple and time lapse, and then I'll have that posted up as well. If I don't have the dancing couple up tonight, it will probably be tomorrow because I probably would have had to start tomorrow as I would have got told to go to bed and rest. And when I get told to go to bed and rest, I get up straight up and rest, because otherwise I'm just going to be dead tired the next day, and then I'm going to just feel awful and I won't be able to do the things that need to be done. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're up to 8:23. We've got another one that's got whoops, a bead stuck to the piece of paper right there, so, and that happens, whoops, and just like that, that's what happens when you cut the bag open and a couple of them fly out, which I'll grab in a second. Just write that in there. And if you check out the peacock, left peacock time-lapse video, I did do an intro video on that one. I've also lost that, so lucky I know how to do that, to lucky I know how to do it to fix it back up again to have it on my videos again. So I probably will do that for this video because I like the intro and I thought it was pretty cool. So, and if you all like it, please please comment down below, and every video that I do will have that intro. Okay, so we're up to 14. Whoops, grab the bag. That didn't go in properly. Okay. Alright, now that did. Okay, so it's 826 and there's 826. There was one day there where I did grab all of my paintings, diamond paintings, resins that had left over. I was going through them all and they had the same DMC code, but the colours were different, and it was kind of disappointing because I was going to put them all together. Like 310s you can put together, no worries, because it's black, but the other colours you couldn't put together because they, even though they had the same DMC code, it was different colour. It was either darker or lighter, and yeah, it was really frustrating. It would be nice if the DMC colours were the exact same. Then you could put it all together, and then you got this one big bags to put all your resins in, so you don't have all these little bags lying around. Okay, so we need 842. So there's really not many colours left now. Okay, am I missing paintings or something? 2, 3, 4, 3, 8, 9, 18. 351, 3842, and 393. Okay, so for some reason I have 842 missing. So, oh no, wait, here we go. 842. Oh my god, thank god. It was hiding over here near my sticky tape. I was gonna say it can't be missing because I did the inventory and all the colours were there, except for one panel, which was one colour, which was 3776 was missing. I haven't got a hold of the seller yet, but I am going to let the seller know that there was a bag missing that I needed for that diamond painting. But I'm hoping that when I do the other panels, I'm hoping that that's 3776 that's in the other panels will have enough to do that one. So so in the meantime, I will contact the seller real soon and let them know. Okay, so 16902. And as you can see there, right here, the sticky tape that just there, it's overlapped over the thing, so now I have to cut that. Okay. Excuse me, 902, which is just there. As you get to the end of the colours, you'll find that you'll be able to start finding the colours a lot quicker now, because there's a whole heap of colours to go through at the start. It's going to be a whole lot of colours to go through, and by the time you get to the end, close to the end, is when you start getting a lot quicker, finding them a lot quicker and getting it done a lot quicker. Okay, so we're up to 817. What I might do to help out a bit more is to put the codes on the bags, so that way I can just get these ones out of the road. So 17, 18, 19, 20, sorry that this video is super long, guys, but it's my first super long video. Alright, so we're looking for 918. 918. Nine 19. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, one beat decided that it wants to not participate and fall off. Alrighty. Sorry, this is like super long. Okay, so 920 we are looking for. It's 921. 334, 136. 920. Whoop, I'm covering the number. Okay. nearly put it in the wrong bag. See, you've got to be careful when you're opening up your bags. You've got to make sure you're looking at the right one and not putting it in the wrong. I have done that a couple of times and was able to correct it, so that's really good. Okay, so 921. Okay, this has a random color and it is a square. Why doesn't my camera does not like me right now? But yeah, so that will go in the random square pile that I have as well. Which is right here. I have two for some reason, I'm not sure why, but yeah. So I'll leave them out and put the colours in. Okay, so now we're up to the next lot. I cannot believe that this video is long. I'm sorry if this is so long, but it's good to, you know, talk on here, talk to people, say hello, see how everyone's doing, let them see your new products and stuff like that. So okay, so we're looking for 938. That's 939, and this, there it is there, 938. And this is the, oh, where'd it go? This is the sort of thing that I'm talking about. So if I see them, I always take them out. But if I can't see them and they're buried underneath the resins, well then I will get them when I start the painting. Okay, 22 is right there. So we're up to the 939, which I have sitting right there. Wasn't too bad. Alrighty, 23. So what's that, 951, which is right here. 24. 977, which is right here. Whoops, dropped it. Okay, 25. Okay, so that's 3041, which is this lovely nice purple. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry, guys, because this is a very long video and my daughter is sleeping because she has school tomorrow. 3340. So there's 3. Okay. 27. So now we're getting down and it's making it easier to find everything now, all the colours. Oops, that didn't sit well. 371. Okay. Alrighty. 28. So there's 3770, and as you can see, if you can see it, the number is coming off the bag. 378. And then we got 3 more colours after this, guys, and then I will stop. I was going to do the other panel, but this video is super long, so I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll just do that after I finish this video and then get to bed. I think I won't have time to do the dancing couple. I probably will have to start that tomorrow. So we've got just enough bags here to do this. Whoops. Didn't work, but I don't have time to fix it. So we got 323, which is this lovely nice lemon colour. Sorry about the pop-up that came up on the phone. It's probably going to be in the video, but that's okay. Trying not to rush, but and I'm trying to go a bit fast, and I'm trying not to rush it, because if I rush it then all hell breaks loose. And yeah. Okay, so that's 3830. Okay, so last one, and it is 33, and it's 3842, which is that colour. Alrighty, okay, so that's how I store my resins, and that's where I put them, and that's how I have them ready to do the painting. So all I do now is just grab the pieces of paper the picture that I cut, and this other piece of paper that I've kept, and put it in there. Put the lid on, and then I move on to the next panel, which is the last panel, but I'm not going to show that on video, because as you now know how I store my resins, and where I put them and what I do with the wax, the pens, and whatever other goodies I get with. I'm not going to purchase any more diamond paintings until next month, which is my birthday month in June. And surprise, surprise, I'm actually going to be getting my diamond paintings off Rowena from DIYmoonshop.com, so please go visit her and visit her shop. She has awesome paintings there, and there's quite a few there that I like, so I might grab a few, and so I'm going to try and see if I can save up to do that. And then I'm going after that I'm going to stop right up until probably roughly maybe around about September, and then I'm going to order again in September, and I'm going to get some Christmas diamond paintings, because at Christmas time apparently we're going away for Christmas again, like we did last year. I mean, even though we went and visited some places and stuff like that, but if we're at the cabin and we're just relaxing, that is something that I probably would like to do at the cabin, do some time lapse, and when I get home I can catch up on the videos, unless I got credit on my phone to download, to upload the video onto YouTube. But if I don't, well then I'll just have to wait until I get home, and then I promise that I will upload them all as soon as I get home. So yeah, so I wouldn't mind doing some Christmas ones. I have now picked out a few custom ones that I wouldn't mind getting, but I'm gonna wait for a little while, or I might even get them extra on my birthday. So I'm going to save up to do that, so that I can get some diamond paintings off Rowena, and I'm also going to get and then plus I can get these custom ones that I've picked out, and yeah, and then I will do time lapses on them, or I'll do a normal video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but all I know is I will have them up on video of the diamond paintings. Anyway, thank you so much for putting up with me, and please subscribe and like this video if you do like it, so give it a thumbs up, and I shall catch you in the next video. Love, live, enjoy, and peace. Bye.